finished my boat up this weekend, so a couple quick updates on the boat restoration project. I keep my boat in a shed that it's really old, has some leaks, birds get in here, so I picked up this little boat cover from Walmart. I think it was like $37 or something like that, and it's something that, I mean, a guy could just use a tarp, but so I picked up this to keep any bird fecal matter or rain from getting into my boat. Okay, so the wiring is done. You see in the last video that I started all the wiring for the light in the front and for the trolling motor and the light in the back. Okay, well, I got my battery here. It's all hooked up. The wires are all running, hid pretty well. I got my fish finder. I got the Helix 5 on a ram mount so that I can adjust the height and turn it, get it out of the sun, or if I'm sitting up here, I can, turn it or whatever. I got my cigarette lighter here, and that's running the same way the other stuff did, down and then to the battery. Okay, now I finally got my tackle box in here, and I'll make a video on this very shortly because I got some questions. I got my net put in, and then I got this at Gander Mountain this last weekend. It's just a measuring tape. I doubt that it'll stay there very long. These kind of tapes on aluminum boats, I imagine midway through summer it'll start peeling up, and then I'll just take it off. I'm gonna flip around to the other side. Some of the other stuff that I did, when I was running the battery, I went on Amazon and I got a shut-off switch right here, and this kills all power to the battery. Nothing will be drawing any power at all from the battery with that off, and everything on the boat is hooked up to that. I think the only thing I didn't hook up to that was the 12-volt cigarette lighter over there, but if there's nothing plugged in, then that would be fine. The only reason that I left that on so that it's not on the switch like that is so that I can charge stuff. Like if I'm not fishing, I could still use that to maybe charge my camera or my phone. If I went on a camping trip, I could still use that to charge something, and that's the only reason that I hooked that up directly to the battery rather than to the switches. But I put a switch for the light in the front, which is right here, and then this one is for my depth finder. And the depth finder I could have ran to the battery. Keep in mind I put inline fuses on everything just to be safe, but this switch panel also has quick reset buttons, and when they trip you just press the button and it'll reset. But I also did put inline fuses on everything around. So what I did is real simple. I mean, is put a padlock on there, for my motor. I have a key for it so I can take it off and move it, but for anybody else, if they want it, they're gonna take it. They're gonna find a way to get it off. I mean, just break the padlock or cut the damn things, but for like just stopping at a bait store, you really don't have to worry about too much of that. So that's a quick tip. I know they sell like plates that you can put on there to lock them, but they have holes right in them, so just put a padlock through them, Yep. The thing is I'll probably have this boat forever, but in a few years I would definitely like to upgrade to a little bit bigger boat or a different layout. Since it is just me all the time, well, not all the time. There's times when my family comes with me and stuff, but I'd like the seating to be different. I really like the way the Lunds have the the seats on the side, you know, so I would like something like that where the middle is wide open. You know, something a little bit bigger so when it's windy I can go out on the lakes, some of the bigger lakes still. With this boat right here, when it gets real windy, I'm kind of forced to go into lakes that have cover in the direction the wind's coming from. So if the wind's coming from the north, I'll go to a lake that has some trees on the north side, and then it'll kind of slow down the wind on that lake enough so that it's not white caps and rocking my boat too terribly bad. But everything does work with the electronics. I was out last night and tested a little bit doing some trout fishing. I didn't catch any trout, but it was still a very good time. I had a lot of fun. It was a little bit cold and windy, but it was just nice to get back on the water. I'm actually heading back out on the water now, so um, look for future videos. Subscribe, share, like, comment. Have a good day.